Hello, welcome to this video tutorial of TaskScript. Today we are going to model a new design. We are going to model a stepper motor with an environment. This kind of motor has 4 coils which, when energized in the correct sequence, cause the permanent magnet attack to the shaft to rotate. There are 2 basic step sequences. After step 4, the sequence is repeated from step 1 again. The kind of stepper motor we are going to model is called two-coil excitation, where each successive pair of adjacent coils is energized in turn. This kind of stepper motor is not as smooth as other kinds of stepper motors. It uses more power but produces greater torque. As usual, we have put the main task. Now we are putting a bitkeep variable. These kind of variables are used for internal storage with memory. They are initialized to false when TaskScript starts and keep their value as long as they are not assigned to another value. Here we are putting a word variable which will contain the target of our stepper motor, which means the position where we want our stepper motor go to. Here we can see the environment task. We're going to put another bitkeep variable. The first one was called current, which obviously is going to contain the current position in our stepper motor. This one instead is of a bit type. We call it forward because when this variable will be true, it means we want our stepper motor to go forward. This one, which we are calling it back. We need to specify the physical location as usual. Okay. Okay, now we're putting a bit output variable, another one. And we select them and we just copy them in this way. These variables represent the coils of our stepper motor. Since the kind of it, we are calling them coil 1, coil 2, coil 3, and coil 4. We are going to need some bit temp variables. Let's call it and count. This variable is very useful for allowing us to temporize our stepper motor. However, we will show it much better later in this video tutorial. We went to the control flow for task main, and as usual we put an initial step which we'll call is_0. we put a fork here, which, as we have explained in another video tutorial, is very useful for parallelism in the models modeled with TaskScript. Here we connect just a dummy step and here a task activation step from which we'll call the environment. The end count bit variable represents time discrete Boolean signals and take just 1 bit of storage. As we said before, later will be very clear why we need this kind of variables. Okay, here we want to model the behavior of our stepper motor. Since it has 4 coils, I'm going to model it in this way. We put 4 steps which they will represent, let's say, the states of our machine we are modeling with TaskScript. That's why I am calling it coil 3_4, coil 2_3. We are giving to them these names because we are modeling a 2 coils excitation kind of stepper motor. As I said before, this kind of stepper motors have each successive pair of adjacent coils energized in turn, which means we have 4 steps, and in each of these steps we have 2 coils active and 2 coils off. Now we connect the dummy step to the coil 3_4 step with this Boolean condition, which, as we can see, is expressed by the predicate forward or back.